Whoa, that sounded like the Rystar music for a second. I got excited, but it's not. Because this is Mom, Can I Have Another
Well, you know, it's an
Ding Dang
episode
Dollar?
of Mom, Can I Have Another Dollar? Because we're already talking about Rystar.
I mean, we already played it ages ago, but that doesn't mean you're free.
Nope. Instead, we're playing
But
Ray
no,
Storm.
we're flying right into a Ray Storm. Welcome,
More like
everybody.
butt rash. We're flying into a rainstorm.
Ray Storm does sound like a lie that Keith would say to like trick us into playing Rystar. Like, no, we're not
Raystorm.
playing Rystar, we're playing
Yeah.
Ray Storm.
It's like a. It's
Or it
like
just
a.
sounds like the fucked up way he would pronounce it after like the 4th or 5th episode.
Well, it's just like the exact
Welcome
same.
back to Ray Storm.
Or
Yeah.
Raystar, yeah, it's like a Chinese bootleg of Raystar with like some Disney character in there.
Oh,
but,
jeez.
but they still have the stretchy arms and all that shit. it's like Aladdin with elastic arms, so it's called Raystar. And like the final boss is the genie, like because they don't quite know what the shit is.
Like they completely did not understand the story.
The little guy in the suit that wasn't being mind controlled is Jafar. And there's like two bigger Jafars scolding him at the end.
Fuck. Iago was one of the bosses, and he's just vomiting skulls.
Oh no, Yago's just the owl that you can ruin. That only shows up. That shows up like once in the entire game, really. Now that I think of it.
But even as it's dying, it's got a smile on its face.
Someone goes on that website and hires them to say lines for Raystorm. Oh wait, yeah, I forgot. I forgot that Raystorm's a real game, and Kyle's playing it right in front of our very eyes.
Yeah.
I gotta say,
Well, it seems normal and competent, so
Yeah.
naturally we have nothing to say about it.
I hate
Yeah.
this graphical style, but it's
I
as good
kinda
as it
like
got
it.
at the time, so I give them credit. I give them an A for
So-
effort and an F for futility.
It's kind of like Star Foxy.
Nope, not at all. Not at all, in fact. It doesn't remind me of Star Fox in the
you mean
slightest.
because it's in a spaceship?
No, I mean, this boss specifically
That's
looks like the first
adorable.
boss
Let's just
of
let
Star,
him have
Star
it.
Fox.
Let's just let him have it. Just like we let him have
It's
his
like
tennis.
every other bullet hell we've played, except for Teddy Witches. I don't remember that one having too many tanks in it.
I mean, it has shit happening in the background in much higher fidelity than most bullet hells, so I'll give...
Yeah.
Boop, bop, boop, boop, boop.
What the
And
fuck?
that is the kind of high-quality commentary you can expect from me after 15 consecutive episodes.
I hope
of
somebody
weird
really
shit.
enjoys this show and they're like trying to convince a friend to watch it. Like, oh, check out this new one. It's going to be great. That's what they get.
yeah.
If
and
Hank pissing the bed
the,
didn't do it for you, this one sure will. Like they're
the
sheepish.
impression that they walk away with is PlayStation 1 era games and incoherent gibbering.
The impression they walk away with is I need a new friend because the one I had quit after he saw my entertainment.
My last friend stopped
Yeah, there's a
working.
mental breaking point where you have to decide: is this show just not for me, or is this person who likes this someone I no longer wish to know?
It's a terrible decision we all must make at least once a week.
It's not a. It's not. Yeah. Well, more like 3 to 5 times a week.
Yeah, it's like somebody recommending that you watch Big Bang Theory. It's like, do I just say like, is the show just not for me, or do I not want to know you anymore?
Yeah, it's like it's like that that one movie that's famous because it has the scene of the two people yelling at each other, but it's just you sitting in a room by yourself.
What?
You know,
You're gonna have to be a little bit more specific.
Is that
than
all that happens in
Kylo
that
Ren
movie?
was in it or whatever.
What?
The fucking the guy with the giant face, whatever his fucking name is.
Oh, the actor. Okay.
Yeah, you fuck.
Yeah, I just assumed you
Kyle,
meant
it's
the
a
character
common
Kylo
thing
Ren.
to say the name of a famous character was in it.
Like
Well, no, it just seemed like after you mentioned the
Adam
character
Driver.
that you were describing all of a Star Wars movie as
Yeah.
two people in a room yelling at each other.
And I guess when you boil it down, but no, it's like when you an actor's name I can't remember. I'm just saying
Adam
the
Driver.
character's name. Like when I say, "Oh, Joe Pesci was in Home Alone," right? Like
Right.
that's not a real guy. That's just the guy. That's the guy that
Joe
they
Pesci is a real guy.
That's the guy that they made in some kind of a laboratory. No, this Joe Pesci isn't a real guy. That is a character.
they don't-
He's just Joe Pesci in every single movie he's in.
Right.
I don't know the name. I don't know the name of a single Joe Pesci character. Tell me the name of
Factory Factory grown Joe Pesci,
Yeah.
laboratory raised.
Oh, is Joe Pesci on that say voice lines?
Oh,
Website?
fucking.
Cameo.
Yeah.
You know what?
He
I'm
might
not
be.
sure, but now I kind of have to know.
I feel like a lot of actors this year who are probably like, fuck Cameo. That's only for chumps. They probably all got it because like, oh shit, I'm not working. There's nothing to do this year.
guess I'll regurgitate sentences for nickels.
Like even fucking what's his face, Captain America was like, I'm done with Marvel movies, and then he's
Oh,
like,
what?
there's
Captain
no
America? You mean the real guy?
Chris Evans, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I gave
Well,
you shit for doing the same exact thing I did.
Except I was actually talking
Well-
about the film where he plays Captain America.
Sure. Anyway, the funny thing is there are a lot of actors. I mean, there are also a lot of like nobody gives a fuck YouTubers who do it, but
Yeah.
they have Kevin McDonald on there, but he looks like he has absolutely lost his fucking mind.
Oh.
Because some people pay him just to like wish somebody happy birthday, and he yammers on for like 25 minutes about getting the wrong like tax paperwork from somebody also named Kevin McDonald.
Oh, I like
it's
that.
No, it's terrible. Like it's not like an elaborate joke. Well, I think he is trying to make a joke, but it's not funny.
Well, I mean,
Well,
it's
he's-
kind of funny if you send that. If you say, "Hey, I got your favorite kid in the hall to do your birthday wish. Let's listen," and it's like,
You're so excited, and it is the worst thing you've ever seen them do.
Well, that sounds like something I would get unintentionally and unknowingly, but I would nonetheless laugh my fucking ass off.
Yeah, Keith would love that. So, what I think you're basically saying is that we know what to get Keith for his next birthday.
Kevin McDonald's probably
Yeah.
literally snowed into some kind of a metal room, though. So, like, I don't blame him.
Are you saying that just because he's Canadian?
I would
Well,
like
yes,
to get.
but also because it's wintertime, and also because it's not only disease year, but it's also he's a man who hasn't worked in Canada since 1995. Well, actually, he was on Lilo and Stitch.
It would be entertaining to get a really successful YouTuber to endorse us and like put a video out with them endorsing us, and like just the video that they endorse is just the most foulest possible thing that we could have possibly come up with.
No, I'm still fantasizing about your hypothetical person with friends who also likes our shit, and then like they watch the episode about Hank Hill pissing his pants, and he's feeling kind of sheepish about it, and he's still hoping like, okay, that one was a bit of a dud, but don't worry. This next one's a bullet hell. They always bring their A game on that one, and then it's, you know.
We spend 20 minutes debating what's the worst shit we can get Joe Pesci to say
Yeah.
on Cameo, or whether or not Kevin McDonald is like really a mentally ill person now.
And just give up on using words. I don't blame him if he's mentally ill. That guy's earned it. He succeeded long enough. How long can you possibly continue to succeed? If you succeed even at all, that's beating the odds. But then, like, what do you do then? You're going to have to cave in eventually.
Yeah, Keith has a very low bar to to jump over these days.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
sure. But I'm saying like he at least has to succeed long enough to like live out his full life.
he was, well, I mean, that's, yeah, in an ideal world, Nick, and like, and in an ideal world, you'd get 100% power efficiency out of like an engine, but that's just not how it works, right? Like, I'm saying, the guy, without even using a cheat code like I did, was successful for at least 5 or 6 years of his life, and then had a couple subsequent successes, and now it's like, okay, yeah, but it's been like 47 years since then. What else is there? Nothing. He's okay to be crazy now.
Yeah, sure.
He's earned it.
I do recall there was a show on Adult Swim very, very long ago called Minora Team, and it was all about like superheroes of different ethnicities, as like as inclusive as it could get. It was a bad joke, but
Yeah.
one of the recurring villains was some like character that was just like a giant brain with a frail little body attached. It was voiced by Kevin McDonald, and like. Like whenever he's defeated or something and he's supposed to fly off and have some sort of quippy thing to say, like, I'll get you next time or so, he's always like, he'll basically say the same thing, but he always ends whatever he says by calling them asshole. He's just like, I'll get you next time, assholes. It's like, that was the whole fucking joke, but just seeing how many times they could get Kevin McDonald to call these people assholes in a day had to be like some sort of in-office game.
Well, I don't know how we ended up on the topic of Kevin McDonald.
Well, with that, I guess we're done because I cannot fucking beat this game. This is impossible.
Yep. So join us next time on Mom, Can I Have Another $1? Bye, assholes.
Yeah!